Something happened last night, and I don't know what it was. It's 7 a.m. now. I've been up for the last 4 hours trying to figure out what I saw, and I can't make sense of it. My mind keeps going to crazy places, horror films and science fiction, and look, I was at the Crest last night with Mika. I'll call her Mika. She's kind of an actress. I mean, she's been in some films, but mostly she dates actors and parties, and that's how I know her. It was late. The scene wasn't great, and I was kind of drunk, and she's filming this week. And she lives near me in the hills, so she said she'd drive me. We were coming up Mulholland, heading east. The city below us, the mountain next to us. And suddenly there's this car coming right at us. I mean, moving slow, but right in our lane, drifting towards us. Mika slams on the brakes, and the car just barely scrapes by us, rolls into the mountain, and stops. We were fine. The airbags didn't even go off. We were just really shook up. We sat there for a moment, staring out the windshield, in shock. And then Mika said we should check on the other driver. And I said okay, but I didn't move. So I was still kind of drunk, you know. I wasn't thinking that quickly. So Mika got out and went to the car. Our headlights were on, but not pointed at it, so I couldn't really see what was going on. And then my thoughts finally caught up to me, and I opened my door and got out. And I was just about to call out to Mika to ask her how the other driver was when I saw I don't know what I saw. Mika was leaning away from the open window on the driver's side, but still holding on to the window frame. And her mouth was open. Just for a flash, I thought I saw something dark moving into her mouth. So fast. I blinked and her mouth was closed and her face was so still and expressionless, staring at nothing. Have you ever felt your world tilt? My mind was trying to make sense of what I thought I'd just seen, and my brain was spinning, and the next moment I was throwing up in the street. By the time I finished, Mika was next to me. She asked if I was okay, and I said, I was, now, and what the hell was up with the other driver? And she told me he was dead. And yes, she checked his pulse. He didn't seem to have any injuries. Maybe he had a heart attack or stroke while driving. I asked if we should call the cops, and Mika said, hell no. That she might not be drunk, but she had been drinking, and she didn't need that kind of publicity just because some asshole had a bad heart, and she'd pay for her car if it was scratched. And thank God Mulholland had so little traffic at 3 a.m. It was a little wrong, but I knew she was right about the cops. And she got in the car. She was fine. She was Mika. Tired, sure, but so was I, and my head hurt from throwing up. And I just wanted to go home and get in bed and forget it. And I was telling myself, I need to stop drinking tequila if it's going to make me see things. Then we drove under a street light, and I just glanced at Mika, and I saw a little smudge of blood right here, corner of her mouth, right here. We were bleeding, and she said he wasn't bleeding. So where did the blood come from? I've been wandering around my house, sobering up since you dropped me off. The more I think about it, I think I'm acting crazy, or maybe I was drunker than I thought. But I feel like I need to pay attention to this. Like something's twisted up inside me. I saw what I saw, and I can't explain it.